large chips in some countertop tile around a bathroom sink, and faced with a dilemma. Do I replace the tile or do I just make a small repair? I went with just making a small repair, and in fact this has been happening in other places, so I think this was the best way to go for me. It's actually been about a month now and it's still holding up well. Okay, today I've got some small chips in some tile. I'm going to be fixing them up. Don't really want to go and replace the whole tile, so I'm actually just going to be patching and painting. Got some good spackling for this. This is a special spackling, so we're going to use that. This is a Crack Shot high performance spackling paste. So it seems like this is happening in a few places here, and I've seen a little one right down here. So I'm just going to fill in the low spot with a spackle. And just going to kind of use my finger to fill it in. You can use a knife if you need to. I don't think I'll really need to. I think I could just kind of get it how I should, get it good with my finger. But I think that'll make it come out better and more even. Yep. Here's a little chip I fixed the other day. I just glued the chip back on with some liquid nails, but I'm gonna hide that and gonna make it blend. So I'll just wait for the spackling to dry, and then I'll use the paint. What I've got is some multi-surface paint. Just went to an art and craft store. Got some stuff that's specifically for ceramic, and it's a durable, weather-resistant satin paint, ceramic acrylic paint. It's not perfect. It may not last forever, but then neither is the tile anyway, right? It's chipped a couple times, and so just looking for more way of managing it, and again hiding the little chips and blemishes rather than going crazy and just replacing everything. I'll just kind of fix it up. Here's another little chip here. And I probably don't necessarily need to really fill it in, but I just think it'll come out more even, a little nicer. So. And if you're more comfortable with it, you could use a knife. For this larger area, it might be better to use a drywall knife. Or even just a flat blade knife if it's a really small area. I've got this really small area. And just smooth it on there. And then I'll wipe off the excess. Yep. That'll work. And I'll just keep my line in the center. And that'll work. And this particular kind of spackling can be sanded or painted after 1 hour. So I'm just going to wait an hour, let it dry, and if I need to sand it down, I can sand it down. But I don't think I'll need to sand it. Alright. Okay, so my patches have all dried. It's not perfect, you know, I'm not trying to make it perfect. A little character is okay. I am trying to make it work out to where it's reasonable. Got a couple different colors of paint. Got a little mixing board here and some paint brushes, so let the artistry begin. Got some paint brushes here and mixing board, but yeah, sometimes I like it old school. Just gonna go back to a little kindergarten, and a little finger paint. Let's see how it goes. For some reason, I just feel like I could really control it that way. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up here. Got some paint on my mixing board. I'm going to just mix up a few different little deals here, rather than everything being all one. This way I get a little variety in the paint and kind of match my deal, which you probably couldn't see anything. I think that'll work pretty good. It's not perfect, but it will give me a starting point. Here's the one where I glued on a piece. Okay. Yep. Now I'll come in with a little different color. Maybe a little whiter on this spot. Maybe a little too white. That's pretty good. Maybe a little too light. It's going to come back in a little more brown. And probably just speckle it in a little bit. Pretty good. But my other spots have pretty much disappeared. Can't hardly tell where they are. So that's good. Even this is drying in pretty good. Might add a little more brown. There we go. I'll let that dry in, see how it goes. I think it's going to be just fine. It's good to me. Just this last one, I think it'll dry in good though. Give it some time. We'll see. Okay, there it is. Again, it's not perfect, but definitely much better than a big old chip there. Yep, good guy.